Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to a very random video. First off, happy Halloween! I hope you guys are having an awesome Halloween. I know circumstances aren't quite what they typically are, but hopefully you're able to enjoy Halloween in your own special way. But it's also the anniversary of my channel. Actually, before that, let me go ahead and show off this shirt, because this is my Ono Michio shirt that I said I was going to show a long time ago, and there it is. So those of you that were waiting for that, there you have it. I'm wearing it today. I'm in costume. I'm a mascot for Michio. Yeah, why not? Anyways, it is the anniversary of my channel, although I don't know how many years I should say I've had it, because I've had the channel for 7 years now, as of today. But we all know that I kind of faded from existence for a year, so maybe 6 years, maybe 7 years. I don't know. You can count it however you want, but it is a fun day to look back and see kind of what I've done through the years, because I don't think I've ever done a video like this. So buckle up, check out old little baby Kelly trying to post videos. This was the first video I ever posted. It was Nightmare in North Point Part 1, which Sleeping Dogs is one of my favorite games. So I thought, hey, I like Sleeping Dogs. I have a martial arts movie channel, or like website. So like, why not do a channel that plays martial arts movie related games? So this was a surefire fit for me. I thought it was going to be, fantastic. It wasn't. But given the Halloween theme with the vampires and whatnot, it seemed to fit okay. I don't know why I chose Halloween night now that I think about it. I should have done like November 1st, but whatever. Here it is, my first ever intro when I made a YouTube video. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the first ever mamj Let's Play. And that's enough of that. I don't know where my voice, I don't know where the bass in my voice is at, because I must have been nervous. I am now, I'm not 100% accustomed to doing videos like this, but where did it go? Like 2013? I was what, 28? Yes? I can't do math. I think. Oh God, now I'm gonna, let me think. Cause it's, sure, why not? We'll just say 28, 27, 28, somewhere around there. I can't think. I'm on camera. I'm only half Japanese. I can't do math, okay? So yeah, either way, I was like well into my late 20s. There's no reason why my voice sounds the way it does. I guess I was nervous, but also I didn't have a good microphone. I will say that, because I was using a PlayStation Eye camera as my microphone. I didn't have a microphone, and yeah, it took a lot of effort to get this channel up and running. I actually had to get a computer from a mom and pop shop back in Georgia, and the people that ran it were absolutely fantastic. I was able to get a computer and also put it on layaway, but take it back home with me that night. So that was really nice. So I could just come back every couple weeks and just pay a couple $100s and be like, hey, this is the computer I wanted, so I can actually make content now. So that was actually really good. So I'm thankful for that. But yeah, you can just go through. All these videos are still up on the channel, by the way, and just see me. Don't bite me. Kung fu fighting everybody. I love Sleeping Dogs though, I really do. But the second video that I posted, like this one here has 174 views. It's not very big, right? The second video I posted actually has a lot more views. This one has 3,385 views. And I don't know how I titled this video. I don't know if I was actually being clickbaity or if I was just being dumb, because it could have been either. But there is a movie called The Raid. If you have not seen it, I definitely recommend it. Getting off my martial arts high horse, but it is a very solid action film. Very simple to follow plot, lots of fighting, a little bit of gore, but it never gets over the top. The Raid 2 makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, but the initial Raid, it has moments where you kind of like squeal for a second and then like it's gone. It's kind of like a gut punch to you. You're like, oh God, okay, we're good. Okay, all right, I'm just gonna recollect myself. But this was a point and click game that came out. It's a fan made game based on the movie trailer. So yeah, didn't even see the movie when this came out. And
how's it going? Welcome to another Martial Arts Movie
my
Junkie
voice.
Let's Play, also known as the MAMJ Let's Play.
I'm gonna go ahead and just mute myself. But you kind of go through and just click these circles, and that's all you have to do. Like, that's the entire game. It's not anything complicated, but like I said, people may have clicked on this video thinking it was the actual fight scene, not a game based on it. But it is what it is. I mean, I got, 3,000 views, which is nothing to scoff at. And it took me so many attempts, 14 tries to actually get through this game. I should see if this game still exists. I doubt it. I doubt it's on there anymore. Is it? Is it on here? Oh, I need Unity player. Oh, I can't play it. Okay, that's fine. It's not a secure site anyways. I was like, maybe I should play it now for my anniversary. But yeah, this was the second video, but it got a lot of views. I didn't even realize it till way later in the channel's lifespan. But I'm sure some of you guys are also curious about, but Kelly, when did you start using a webcam? That would be this video right here, called The Cursed Forest Part 3. I don't know why it's Part 3. I don't know why I decided to do it for Part 3 and not 1 and 2, but here it is. Little baby me. Let's see how things are going here.
Bad. Okay, where am I supposed to go?
It's so dark.
Oh God, what? Somewhere a passage open. Okay.
It's so dark. You can't
one
see
of you
anything.
guys pointed out that I get lost really easy. I do, really bad. I get lost in life just all the time.
Yeah, that's still true. I am horrible at directions. Like, don't expect me to get anywhere, especially in a game. Which is why I'm not very good at the randomized find X number of items games, if you know what I'm talking about, like Slender Man, and there's a couple that I tried, but I just get so turned around, I can't do it. Yeah, this is me. There's my bed in the background for some weird reason, but I was filming this in my bedroom, in my apartment, and there's not really anything else to say besides the fact that this video is so dark that I don't think anybody can see anything. Like, it's incredibly dark. And part of it was how the game was set up, but also I didn't realize that when you upload stuff on YouTube, sometimes it makes it dimmer than when it typically is, that kind of thing. So yeah, this was me not knowing what I was doing at all. And this may have been a webcam. I don't think I had my camcorder yet. I don't think I got the camcorder first, but I see my little microphone arm, or the pop filter here, so I have the Blue Yeti. What do I sound like?
That's the video game's way of telling me no. So no means no.
I don't know. It sounds a little bit different, like hearing it for myself, but maybe when I hear it, maybe it's one of those things where you hear yourself being recorded, it's different. But I do feel like there's less bass, but also I've gotten fatter, so maybe there's more reverberation in my body. We'll just say that. We'll just say that I added some bass to my overall sound. Sure, why not? Well, here, let's do this and see what it sounds like. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another MAMJ Let's Play. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I think I have more bass than I do. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is such a random video. I've posted so many random videos lately. I'm sorry, but it is fun to do this kind of stuff. Okay, so Nightmare of the Snow is another one that has quite a few views on it, and I think the reason why is because nobody ever played through the true ending. Even when I was playing this game, I tried to find like I may have found a guide, but I was trying to find out like what I needed to do, is it worth it, that kind of thing. Nobody had posted anything. There was nothing on there. So I had to go back through this entire game and try to make the right choices. It was fun. I mean, I feel like it was worth it just because like other people were able to see kind of the ending to the game and what the developer originally intended. I don't think they should have put it behind such a high hurdle, but it is what it is. Like, developers are trying to get a feel for what they want to make as well. Now, you'll see behind me that there's a very wrinkled bed sheet because I thought that was a good idea. Oh man, old me, what was I doing? I was filming in my living room at this point, same apartment, but I believe Amanda had moved in at this point. So I moved out all my recording stuff out into the living room area because there's also a dining section that, like, even to this day, we don't have a dining room, like a proper one. Like Amanda and I will just like sit and eat at like a coffee table. Yeah, we're classy people. What of it? but I put all my stuff in the corner, and one of the things was right behind me is the front door. So even when I recorded, like if it was like Halloween, I had to put a sign up, and again, so tacky, but I put a sign up that was like no candy, sorry, so that kids wouldn't knock on my door because it would mess up my recording. So I was so worried about that I had that posted up, and then the sheet I had behind me because I thought, well, that'll look better than just a random door, even though I've got that door open now because it helps with the sound, because I don't really have much in here besides all my figures and whatnot. But yeah, so I put that up. I had like a little spray, like wrinkle release spray that did nothing clearly. And one of the things that got me the most about this was right next to me, like right to my side, is a mirror, like because it's supposed to be a dining area, right? It's got like a nice little like light hanging above, and like you can put your table next to the mirror and, you know, be social or whatever. When you play horror games for a YouTube channel, yeah, things, they start to appear in your peripherals, and they're terrifying. I scared myself so many times. If there's any of these videos that you see and I'm playing a scary game and I'm constantly like looking to one side, it's probably because I see myself moving and freaking myself out. Just so you know, a little pro tip. Yeah, so that was Nightmare of the Snow, but also Purgatory. And I don't know why this one is popular. It's got 21,000 views. Oh my god. Like, how? Why? This is just some random video in a series. You know, I got the normal and the true ending. I'm sure other people have done this already. I feel like Nightmare in the Snow was a lot more of a minor game, so I don't know why Purgatory blew up, if there was just something I'm not aware of, and still I don't know. But it freaking exploded, that's for sure. I don't know why. But this was... this must have been in the second apartment that I was in Georgia, because I had my own bedroom, kind of like I do now, but it's not like the one in Charlotte where I was kind of tucked away in the dining area again, right next to the front door. I think this was actually a separate bedroom, which was the nicest way to film, and now I'm so glad I have another bedroom, because when Amanda and I moved to North Carolina, we condensed down into a one-bedroom apartment. And oh my god, we have so much stuff. Like, you can even see all my figures and whatnot. I should do like a room tour, but it's a little messy. I've cleaned like this area, and everything else is messy. You know, kind of like how kids do when their parents are watching. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that whole story, but this was interesting. I don't know why it has so many views. So this is actually sorted by views. I have two filters here that I can go through, but I wanted to talk about some of the most popular videos on here. And if you look through this, you can actually find a trend, but also a pretty good variety of videos. So looking at it at a glance, I definitely see a bunch of the visual novel style games. So we got Steins Gate, Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa V3. This video, I'm not a really big fan of, and I know people enjoyed it. It has a decent amount of views, but I didn't like how I translated on the fly. I wish I was more prepared for it. And of course you can't be prepared for it when you're going in blind, because you want to know what the mystery is. But I felt like I was filling the air a lot, even though I'm doing it right now as I do this reflection video. And I could have done better with my word choice, things like that. When you're put on the spot and you're trying to think of everything right then and there, it is a lot harder. So I give myself slight props for that, but I wish I could go back in time and make this one better. But yeah, other than that, like as you scroll down, there's definitely a bigger variety. There's Angels of Death, Stray Cat Crossing, my 1,000 subscriber video, which right now we're actually at 1,800 and I don't know how it separates it, but yeah, like basically 1,820 subscribers. So thank you guys for that. I do appreciate that tremendously. But I am happy with the fact that there's not one strong genre or franchise that dominates the most viewed videos. Like, I am really happy about that, and I do appreciate you guys being so flexible. Even now, like, I know this past week there's been a lot of collabs. I kind of alluded to that being the case, it was a little bit out of my control, but basically when Amanda and I came back from our little vacation, she had the next weekend off as well, and I was like, oh, well, that was when I was gonna film, but since you're here, why don't we film some stuff together? So that's why she's in, I think, every video that's posted this week in some capacity, right? But I am glad that you guys are enjoying those videos. We're trying to figure out the best way to get stuff out, so just bear with me as I fiddle with stuff. But you can see even here, like, we were, you know, messing with the formula. I say we, but I guess at this point it was just me messing with the formula, trying to see what's going on, especially if you go back to my old videos. If you go by old stuff, I started with the martial arts and kind of like, you know, whatever I could find. And then this video here is the first time 6 years ago, or I guess 7 years ago, is the first time that Amanda actually was on a video with me, but it's just her voice because I didn't have a webcam then. So I'm not gonna play that video. If you guys wanna see it, just filter my videos by date and you can see everything. But other than that, as you scroll down, you'll start to see where I'm trying to follow what's popular. So I've got Outlast, I've got Goat Simulator, Surgeon Simulator, Trials, Amnesia, you know, all these different games, Turbo Dismount, just trying to make content that I thought people wanted to watch. Now, granted, there is still, I think, an audience out there for stuff like that, and maybe I can do it a little bit better now, but it was just me just trying to find something good. And then I just realized that people really enjoyed me playing scary games, because I don't play scary games very well. I freak out, I panic, I don't do what the game wants me to do, so I end up breaking it, whatever it is. But branching off of that, there's obviously the indie, like RPG Maker style games that are out, which some of these are just, you know, the Force of Drizzling Rains, amazing. What else is there? There's a bunch. Like, I mean, the Crooked Man, all of those games are absolutely fantastic. So, oh, Enigma. Enigma is probably one of my favorite game series, which the first episode's got quite a few views, but it is an insane game. I don't know if like my playthrough is going to do it any justice anymore, but if you give this game a chance, it will definitely take you for a ride, because it's the only game I've ever played where the outcome actually changes based on the choices you make. I'm not talking about like ending A, ending B. I'm talking the killer's different, the tone of the game changes, like everything. It was such a well-made game, and I had so much fun with it. But yeah, if you go through here, you'll find a bunch of just random stuff that I've done. But I think once I started mixing my horror games with my visual novel, like Corpse Party kind of has like that blend. And then I can't remember who specifically told me to do it, but I did play Steins Gate, and I think especially if you watch those first videos, I wasn't loving it. I wasn't a huge fan. I couldn't understand how Okabe was such a lovable character, because I'm like, he's kind of a jerk and in his own world. And by the end, I literally got goosebumps from the true ending. And I don't think a game has ever done that to me since or before. It was a trip, to say the least. And then I've always been curious about Danganronpa, so I was like, well, maybe I'll play it for the channel, see what people think. Obviously that went really well, so I am very thankful for stuff like that. But I'm gonna stop rambling. So yeah, that's by date, and then this is by popularity, so you can actually see what kind of videos that everybody's interested in, which may be fun to do as well. But a couple things I want to address before I wrap this video up. Firstly, what do you guys think of the lights? They're not super bright, and I can make them way brighter. I don't want to, but I just wanted to do it just enough that the video quality maybe got better, because when I was watching back at my wedding video that Amanda and I were doing, I saw that it was kind of grainy and it wasn't super fantastic when it's just my big face, you know, plastered up on somebody's like 50-inch TV or, you know, whatever you guys are watching it on. So I thought, before I have to get a brand new camera, because camera quality hasn't really changed that much over the years. Like, you know, there's still 1080, 720, 4K obviously is a thing, but like, I don't think I'm gonna get a 4K camera. But I figured I'd get the lights first and then see if that helps with video quality. So let me know how you guys feel about that. But also, I wanted to announce at the end of this video, because those of you that are true fans, you know, are gonna stick through to the end. At least I hope so. Or maybe just skip to it. I don't know. Maybe somebody told you to come to this video and just skip to the end part because, you know, I announced something. But either way, I've decided that I am going to go back into visual novel territory. Now, there are some caveats with that because, like I said before, I didn't want to play visual novels because Steins Gate, Danganronpa, Hyperdimension Neptunia is getting hit with like a bunch of copyright. They say it's like a copyright claim. It's not a strike, so I'm not getting strikes on my channel. But basically, it's like, hey, your content's matching this, and like you can't make money off of it, so we're gonna make money off of it. And I'm like, I don't care. My channel's so small that it's not really that big of a deal. But I've been looking at some developers, some publishers that are okay with Let's Plays. Some of them, you know, I'm trying to stay away from the ones that are like really weird with their criteria. It's like you can only get ending this, or this, or you can only play up to 20% of the game. It's like, well, how am I going to know how far into the game I am if I've never played it before? And like, why would I want to stop halfway through if I'm getting invested in the story and the characters? So I was trying to think of what I wanted to play, and I'll go ahead and show you what I chose, and then I'll talk about some of the other games that may be in the potential running. So this video here, Root Double, I say this video, but it's a video game. Root Double Before Crime After Days Extended Edition. This is the one I got, I think, on Steam, right? It's on Steam, yes. So I have this one, and what I'm gonna do is probably on like a Saturday or a Sunday, I'm gonna post between an hour and a half to a 2 hour long video of a visual novel. So I'm gonna play through Root Double first because I was very interested in it. I think it could be very good. I know reviews can be mixed, but I think it'll be at least, you know, something to get back into the visual novel style. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play between an hour and a half to 2 hours a week. So it won't be super long, like if you consider the entire week span, you know, it's just like one day out of the week I'll be doing this. But those of you that are interested in visual novel style games, at least I'll be kind of dipping my toes in and getting a substantial amount of story done in a video. So let me know if you guys are excited about that kind of idea. I figured that's a one-on-one type thing, you know, it's not going to be me with anybody else. If games get a little bit too ridiculous and I need more voice acting, maybe I could have Amanda do like the female voices or something, because I can't do it for sure. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. Oh, this is a cool edition, I'm not going to lie. But I already got the game on Steam. So that's basically what I wanted to say. But for the visual novel style games, if you guys have any recommendations, let me know in the comments below. But just be aware that I may have to turn it down depending on the stance of the developer, the publisher, like whatever it is. If they're against it, if they're 100% against it, then I won't. But if I can at least reach out to them and get permission. This one I did because they already had permission on their website saying that yes, you can stream and let's play this game. But some of the other ones that I was kind of fiddling with in my mind, I don't know if I should play because I've kind of experienced the story. So how should I phrase this? Let me go ahead and just say it out there. The Persona games. I don't know how much of a demand there is for the Persona franchise. I know people love it. I've tried to play Persona 3. I've tried to play Persona 4. My introverted self cannot get into the socializing aspect of the games. So I ended up watching the anime for 4 and the anime for 5. So I do know the plot to those, at least to some extent. You know, I mean, it's been a couple years since I've watched some of them, so I don't remember everything, but I have experienced them. Persona 3, I never did get around to. If I'm gonna pick one of those games to play, I would like to play Persona 4 because even with the anime, I felt like the characters were stronger. Again, this is just my opinion, so you guys can take it however you want. But again, like you guys have proven me wrong with Steins Gate, so I trust your opinion. If you think I should play it, I will. It's just gonna be a while. But anyways, what I was going to say was, since Persona 4 is on Steam, we can do the Japanese voices, which I'm a sucker for. You know, being half Japanese and being able to understand it. I love being able to peek behind the curtain just a little bit and be like, oh, actually they made this kind of joke, or this is what they're referencing here, that kind of thing. And I hope you guys like that too. So I could do something like that with Persona 4. Maybe you guys can give me some tips on how to play it. But anything else is open as well. I think the only one I can say for sure is going to be a no-go right now is the Higurashi franchise, which I've been wanting to play since Corpse Party, but they are very, very picky about playing their game. Like, they do not want you to play their game. They don't want you to stream it. They don't want you to do anything with it. So that one, unfortunately, is going to be on the back burner for now. Steins Gate 0 may be okay by now, but with the original Steins Gate getting flagged, I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, I feel like I've covered way too many topics. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video right here. Happy Halloween again, guys. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for accepting me back into your lives after being gone for so long. It is good to be back. I am enjoying making content, and I just can't wait to see where we go in the future. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ. Let's play.